Welcome to Hornworm 101. Here is the life cycle of a hornworm. Hornworms all start out from one of hundreds of laid eggs from a mother moth. Like most caterpillars, they turn into moths, which are one of the parts of the two family of Lepidoptera, butterflies and moths. So they start off as an egg, and with the right conditions and time, they will turn into a magnificent hawk moth. The mother moth will carefully lay her eggs, her hundreds of eggs, on a host plant. A host plant is a plant in nature that the caterpillars, once hatched, will be able to eat as their supply of food. The host plant, such as the tomato plant or other families of the nightshade plants, will eventually have the hatched little baby hornworms on them, ready to eat their first meal. These little baby hornworms will hide on the underside and stems of leaves to stay safe from predators while they grow on their amazing journey. The next stages of their growth are called instars. 1, 2, 3, 4, and instar number 5. Instars are different growth stages that caterpillars have to go through in order to become either their beautiful butterfly or moth. The first instar starts as this really little, tiny little caterpillar. Very, very small, barely easy to see the details. His horn, which is made up of just the caterpillar's skin, it is meant to scare away predators because you are going to look at that red horn and think, oh boy, that's poisonous, I shouldn't touch it. If you think that, that's exactly what a bird is going to think. So, those are not poisonous on a hornworm. What they do is scare away people and predators and birds who are going to want to hurt the little guy. Their first instar starts out with that horn extremely large, almost the length of their body. They look like tiny little walking little sticks of horn. It's so cute. All this sweater off. He's taking his sweater off, and that'll become a nice little clumpy pile of caterpillar sweater. And sometimes that sweater contains nutrition for the caterpillars, so they will even eat what they shed. But then, after they have shed that, they will turn into their next instar, the second instar, which is a little bit bigger. They grow into their horn a little bit more. They get more details, features, better mandibles for eating and chewing the leaves, and just bigger in general. Throughout their next instars, they will continue eating up all the food they can, digesting fast and producing much more size in them until they reach their 5th instar. On the 5th instar, the caterpillar will become fat and sluggish, very, very large in size, and will even contain an aorta, a special vein on the back of their body, which transfers over to their moth, which is a great sign that they are on their way to becoming that beautiful, elusive creature. The caterpillar will then crawl deeper underground and bury themselves under the dirt to then become a cocoon, a pupa. The caterpillar will then transform into the pupa, a little cocoon chrysalis type enclosure that then the caterpillar will completely liquefy in and reconstruct into a beautiful moth. It will have a scary tube-like structure on its mouth that is actually, just like a butterfly, their proboscis, which is that curly tongue that they use. They are great pollinators, just like butterflies drink the nectar, and will coil this up as their wonderful little tongue. They have a little straw connected to their mouths to easily drink the sugary, sweet nectar of flowers in your yard. Beautiful, beautiful creature will be ready to drink the pollen, drink the nectar, and pollinate the pollen of the flowers around town. So tomato hornworms, tobacco hornworms will turn into a beautiful hummingbird hawk moth that looks just like a hummingbird to some people from afar. They might even be fooled, thinking that it is, in fact, a hummingbird drinking from their flowers, because they move in rapid motions, flapping their wings very quickly, and have a very similar appearance to a moving, hovering hummingbird. These beautiful little creatures are very, very important to the ecosystem, and as much as they can destroy your garden, they are important as well. So I hope you had fun watching this video. Comment your questions and feelings, and I will try to get to them. Have a wonderful day, and let me know what you want to see next. Bye, everybody!